Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tribal Trades, the altcoin show. And so doing something a little bit differently today. I've got my daily show, which I did a few hours ago. If you haven't checked out that stream, is this the end for Ethereum? Check that out. It was posted a few hours ago. And if you like what I'm doing here with where I have the daily news and a Bitcoin chart, and then I have the altcoin show as something separate, let me know in the comments. Vote yes, we would like to see you do this altcoin show on a more regular basis. Gives time to do more charts and dive into some other altcoins that I may not usually get time to cover here. Okay, so yeah, do let me know. And if you haven't already, please smash the like button. This helps get this content out to more people and helps to support the channel. Tons of links below, including my cheat sheet link and the link for the Discord, the best Discord on the planet, the Stocks with Josh Discord. I'm in the crypto channel daily, engaging with some of the most amazing people. And so really appreciate that wonderful community there. And if you want to sign up for that, the link is below in the description as well. Okay, so we're going to jump into altcoins today. We are just going to cover some of those from my cheat sheet. But if you have some altcoin requests and you do want to see me do the altcoin show on a more regular basis as a separate additional show, please put your altcoin requests below in the comments. So we're going to jump into, first of all, my cheat sheet here. Now, I have updated this sheet. I'm going to go over a few things here. I am going to do, by the way, a stocks show on Sunday. So keep an eye out for that. Sunday premiere, the stock show, and I will be doing that at least on a weekly basis, maybe more regularly if we have a lot of fun and people enjoy it. But we're just going to start with something just on a semi-regular basis. Okay, so we jump into the swing trade here. We've got the coins that I'm currently most bullish on, and then I'm looking to accumulate in this, what I feel will be our final time to accumulate before the market takes off, possibly sometime here in September. And sorry, the light's a little bit glitchy here, and I apologize for that. And still setting up in Florida here, and I've still got some more gear to arrive, but certainly I do apologize for the glitchiness of this video. We've got some coins here that we have. Are banana, obviously Bitcoin, which we covered in the earlier video, so we're not going to go. So we're going to cover all these coins. I've updated the entry. Some of these we got stopped out on, like Tau. We got stopped out on Tau. And did we get stopped out on anything else? I think that was the only one we would have got stopped out on. We almost got stopped out in Sui. It went down to 74 cents, but certainly there, and there's some good take profit levels there as well. And I've added some new entries to get back in on the Tau trade with a stop loss there as well. So we're going to jump into these coins here. And what we can see here, first of all, is with helium. So helium, I have a target, upside target of about $11, which is actually up here. Now, certainly there's going to be some resistance around this $9 level. You can see there's an order block there, but certainly I do see us coming up to tag this liquidity $11, and then I do see us going up a little bit further to $17. We break the charts open a little bit more here and zoom in. Certainly I am seeing a $17 level here as my second target for take profit, and then $27 will be there. However, I don't see it stopping there. I do see it returning to its all-time high. I believe my target that I've had on my cheat sheet is around at about $75. So I certainly believe it can do a 10x from here and maybe even more. This was one of the big winners from the last bull market. I bought in at $4, sorry, not $40. Bought in at $4 and sold it up near the top of the all-time high, which I think it was around $60 or so. And then going down the list, we have Solana. Now, I put the Gaussian channel in here. I had it in for Bitcoin earlier because I do think it gives a little bit of an overview that we've actually tagged Solana here twice, just like Bitcoin, and it's found some support here at 120. We may not go down any further, but if we do, there's going to be a further buying levels at $110 And then if we do lose that 110, then we are going to start to come into that 80 to 95. This would be a great value zone. And really the worst case scenario situation is down here around the $60 level to come down all the way to the bottom of this Gaussian channel. And certainly it could happen if Bitcoin does tank down to 42. We could see a very strong movement down to here, and that would really scare the pants out of the market. Certainly, I wouldn't like to see that happen. I already bought Solana at $15. So I wouldn't like to see that big a depreciation. I'm not sure how good that would be for the overall market. From a selfish point of view, I'd love to pick up coins lower, but I'm not sure if that would scare retail and they wouldn't come back. So there you have it. And certainly to the upside, profit taking at around 167 and around that 210 level, and then further on to the all-time high at 260. Okay, we have Casper here, and Casper has come down to that value zone. And we could see it come a little bit lower down to that 13 cents. We have a massive order block of buys here at around that 11-cent level, even starting 11 cents down to 10 cents, and then just more all the way down to 7 cents. So there is a lot of interest in Casper all the way down here. If we're fortunate enough to get these levels, yes, I will be a buyer at Casper at these levels here, letting you know to the upside, we've got the 21-cent region. And then I think from there, my next stop is going to be around about 35, 36 to 40 cent level taking profit. I think once we shoot past 21 cents in price discovery, and we could go fairly solidly up to this level here, around there, so forth. But Casper has been a big win for me. I got this at a couple of pennies and have ridden it all the way up from around this 3 to 4 cent level while I was a pretty big buyer here. I'm already in house money on Casper, so it's risk-free for me. And just I would like to add a little bit more as we come down here with Casper as well. And certainly there was somebody in the Discord that said, I bought Casper at a couple of cents. I don't really want to buy it at 14 cents. It's going to bring my average up. Then just buy it on a different exchange. Buy it on a different exchange, or use an exchange like KuCoin or Bybit. Obviously, if you're in the USA, you can't. But if you're outside of KuCoin or Bybit, has a dual portfolio, so you can have a HODL and a trade position. And so I've done that with many coins where I've not wanted to dilute the average price that I have it at, and so I keep them in separate portfolios. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? I think it's held up pretty well. You can see on the Gaussian channel that we could see come down to the 17 level, and then coming further down here, would be coming all the way down to around $10. That would be pretty scary for Arweave. But certainly from we zoom out to the min to the daily, we are under the 200 EMA for Arweave. There is some support here. If we lose this, we could see some further price depreciation for Arweave down to around that $16 or $17 level there. There seems to be a lot of air there that it could, as we look across, you can actually see, I think we could find some support here, as we found support down in this area from about $12 to $16 would be a real value area, and I would be adding to my bags at those levels. Render as well, if we look on the weekly, we've already broken into the middle of the Gaussian channel, certainly coming down lower. Could see it come down to around $3.20. If we switch to the daily level here, you can see that we are now broken under the 200 EMA and have been under it for some time here, just sitting below. There is some there's some buy order block on the Lux algo at about $4.40 there. We're currently at $4.80, so we could come down and tag again. That low down there is about $3.50, so certainly could see, certainly to the upside, we need to break above the 50-day moving average at $5.30 and the 200 EMA at $6.50 there. And certainly this is looking quite bearish at the moment, but certainly we'd like to create a little bit of a higher low there, and we might see a little bit of relief for Render. See my cheat sheet for all of the different buy and sell levels. I'm mostly doing buy levels here because we're not really in profit-taking mode. We're more in accumulating mode. Now, Banana, I think, has had quite a nice little rebound. We've had a series of higher lows here, And so certainly to make a higher high, we're going to need to break above this $52 level. So there's quite some ways to go there with that. We are above the 200 EMA on the daily, which is bullish for now. We'll wait to see how we close both today and on the weekly tomorrow. 45 is going to be a key level to get above there for banana. If I was looking to continue to add more to the banana bags, back at that $35 level, which it was just at, by the way, certainly at the 200 EMA at 39. So 39, around about 34, 35, and then that $29 level. And if we were to capitulate even further, we're going to be coming down to that 23 to $26 level there for banana. And so certainly Banana Gun has been one that I'm keeping an eye on. Very small supply of 10 million. And certainly it is a Telegram bot. It is making a lot of money. It's now starting to diversify and not be so reliant on Telegram, which I think is wise, because obviously Telegram's founder was arrested in France, has since been released on bail, I believe. Certainly there, I think Banana certainly dropped pretty heavily on that news, and it's starting to rebound now. The Telegram founder has been released, and also that they've said that they're going to be able to use Banana Bot on other platforms apart from Telegram. Now, Sui's got a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders here. If we can break here, we've got some resistance here at around 88. If we can break this and retest, we're going to come up and find more resistance. So this could be a nice little short trade, not a short trade, but a nice little small trade, I should say, a long trade, a small one, because we should find some resistance here at around the 96 to $1 level. So a retest of this, open along, and then take some profit here or close the position. But obviously if it breaks through and continues to go up, then we've got some more upside there to about 110, 120. Where would I be accumulating this? Back on the 50-day moving average at 81 cents. And then a little bit lower down at about 75 cents would be other entries there. And we've got further, if we get down as low, there's some more liquidity down there at around 60 to 65 cents for Sui. And then getting into Tau, Tau has absolutely taken a hammering, and I have been accumulating this coin, 21 million only in supply. It's mined like Bitcoin is mined. It's an AI token. It's below its 200 EMA at 336. Certainly, the 50-day moving average is down at 293. I do feel that there could be some more downside and some buys at around 215 and 200. And if we get right down there, maybe at about 190, I also have a buy for my HODL position there, and certainly am accumulating Tau. You can just see how it's moving nicely in this range here, somewhere between around this $200 and $365. So for me, we're accumulating at the bottom of this range. There's also this trend line support. The bottom of the range here is at around 200. I haven't drawn it, but this is where it would be. And we obviously wicked under that range there. So certainly there could be some more opportunity to accumulate Tau here in these zones. And obviously taking profit to the upside, I'd be looking to take profit and some profits on the short-term swing trade around 336 and 365 in the short term there. Okay, and that wraps up our going through the coins that I have been swing trading. Come back, please do check out the cheat sheet that has all the entry levels here for the swing trades, the average entry, take profit levels. I will add more take profits as we start to get up to these levels, by the way. And then the stop losses there, trading, the stop losses. Certainly so far, all these trades are good and solid from when I added them. Now is the only one that I've re-added. Definitely was stopped out of that one. And certainly I'm more accumulating for HODL position, but certainly there is some opportunities there to get into a short-term swing trade for Tau. If you go to the HODL, I have added HNT as my and add to the cheat sheet. And I do want to, I've remarked these, and so I'll just quickly go over what these mean. Now, as you know, I sold and I've been vocal about this on both YouTube and on the Discord, that I sold my entire Doge HODL position, my ETH HODL position, and also sold my entire ton HODL position. Not to say that I won't at some point get back into those coins, but I was just in too many tokens. It's not that I don't believe in these tokens anymore. In the case of Doge, the supply really high, and looking at a little tool here, even if Doge gets to the market cap of Solana at best, and that's 65 billion, which is a long way from where it's at. I mean, it's 44 cents. The risk reward ratio doesn't really make sense to me there. I am at best going to get it, and that's if it can get back to that. That's a big if there. If Doge can actually do that, and I'm not sure if it can. Certainly, Doge has gone past its previous all-time high on every bull on every cycle previously. Could that be something that breaks? I don't know, but certainly if this might be the bull market that we don't see Doge break past its previous all-time high, which I think is around 80 cents. Maybe it can. Can Doge get to $1? It can, but it would be tough. And I'm not willing to rather put my funds elsewhere. Same with Ethereum. While Vitalik and the Ethereum Foundation keep dumping tokens and keep minting tokens for themselves and cashing in at the expense of the buyers and investors out of the Ethereum HODL position, I still do have a swing trade, both for Doge and Ethereum. Also rolled Beam, my profits out of Beam, and I've rolled them into other tokens. I may get back in on the Beam trade. I've done the same for AOS. I was up quite big on that. I've rolled that out into other tokens. I've done the same for OM. I was able to take profit about $1.40, and I haven't gotten back in the trade as of yet, even though it has come down to some of the, I believe we hit this first target zone here again. Pendle, same thing, got out of that in profit and have yet to get back in. Rune, again, out in profit, and I haven't gotten back into those trades. Not to say that I won't get back into those trades, and not to say that those trades aren't good trades and won't do well. Certainly, Rune is something that I've been in and out of a lot. I rode it up to $20 in the last bull run, and in this cycle, I was able to take some profit on Rune as it went up, and I haven't gotten back in on that trade as of yet. Just want to be totally transparent of you, but certainly that doesn't mean that if you hold a Rune or an OM or a Pendle position that you should sell those coins. I never thought at any time that anybody should be in all of these coins. This is too many. We've got 31 tokens here, and generally speaking, I would recommend being in no more than 6 to 12 tokens, maybe 20 at the most. So, I'm practicing what I preach. I don't want to be in all of these tokens. I've done what I feel is the best for my portfolio, and it's based around what my entry prices were in these, and whether these were in profit or not, and what I see in the charts. And certainly, I will keep this updated. If I do move out of a token, I will mark it as red on here. Certainly, so I do want to do that. HNT was a very good example. I made a big mistake. I was up 100% on HNT, and I sold out of the token. I thought that it would get lower, and I would get an opportunity to buy back. It jumped, and now I've bought back into the token HNT, and certainly that's okay. I can live with that. And I will keep laddering in on HNT. I'm not sure if it's going to get back down to these prices, which I originally bought HNT at. If we go to my swing trade here, if I can access this, and then I'm just going to close this off. We access the here. Here are the levels that I will be reaccumulating with very small nibbles with HNT, because of course it could come back, and I've got a stop loss here just in case. So I will be buying here. For HNT, $7.70, $7, $6.65, $6.20 for an average of about $6.80, and then a stop loss at $6.10 if we go below then. But then I would start to, if I got stopped out there, I would re-add again. And certainly that is one coin that I do regret. A lot of times with coins, I will take profit on the way up. Sometimes on coins, I'll sell out of the coin and profit and look to get back lower. It's a little bit of a risky play, and it kind of backfired on me. And so that's something certainly I've learned from that. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this altcoin show. And please smash the like and let me know if you want to see me do this on a more regular basis, covering more other altcoins and more diverse altcoins. And certainly if you want to see me do it and have some altcoins, put it in the comments below, and I'll be sure to look to consider to cover that in an upcoming altcoin video. And until the next episode tomorrow, remember the stocks show will be tomorrow on Sunday. My first ever show just dedicated entirely to stocks will be launching tomorrow on Sunday. Check that out. And until then, happy trading.